At the end of August, the World Health Organization added Mu to its coronavirus list of variants of interest. Mu, also known as B1621, was first identified in Colombia in January, but is now found in over 40 countries.
Somehow, over time, it has become more and more of clinical concern. So to the point now where now in Colombia, it is causing up to 40% of the illnesses or the infections caused by COVID. And in the neighboring country, to the south of that country, Ecuador, it is as high as 13%. And there are varying other figures in other countries.
The symptoms of Mu are similar to that of other COVID variants like Delta and Alpha. So far, the Mu variant doesn't seem to be spreading quickly as it accounts for fewer than 1% of COVID-19 cases globally. But it has the potential to become severe in persons to the point of hospitalization and even death.
It has this association of being more transmissible. It also has a likelihood of causing more severity of disease. And also there is a possibility of it escaping the natural antibodies that would be formed by a particular person, whether that is from past infections or whether that would have been from vaccination.
The Mu variant is still being studied by scientists.
There is talk among vaccine makers and among WHO and so on as to whether or not a variant-specific vaccine needs to be made. But given the low prevalence so far of the new variant, as well as the time frame it will take to develop a vaccine, then we will not have a variant-specific vaccine so quickly and at this time for the new variant.
Meanwhile, Dr. McLennan says the best way to mitigate against the Mu variant is to take the COVID-19 vaccine. Dr. McLennan is of the view that the vaccine will provide some form of protection. With your health report, I'm Shamela Pullen wishing you good health.